Onision just got copyright struck. A gentleman's message to YouTube. Now, if I may take a brief moment and speak directly to YouTube. I, as a gentleman, would like to establish your and I mutual friendship. I don't know you, and you don't know me. I am one of the good guys. I am going to introduce myself and allow you to reflect on my intentions. I used to work at NASA as the Senior Systems Administrator of High-Performance Supercomputing and Numerical Aeronautic Simulation, building supercomputer server cluster farms for T-R-E-A-T. I understand computer science. I am here to assist. That is my civic duty. You must allow me. Onision is a demon. YouTube needs my help. I am your friend. Now, along with my friendship, you also receive the loving friendship of my entire family, all of whom are the sole motivation of my endeavor, as they all have personally begged me to help YouTube with this infestation of child predators. However, let's be clear. I am retired. I spend my time touring the Onion and assisting law enforcement officers in arresting child predators on the so-called dark net. I have over $100 million to my name. I have absolutely zero interest in YouTube's ad revenue. I am not here for any money. I am not here to build a webpage. I am not here to make friends. Please. YouTube. I can see exactly what you see. So, I highly encourage you to examine my subscriber list. And what will you see? You will only see Onision, his trolls, and his spammers. Just examine the metadata, and you will see for yourselves that absolutely every dislike or thumbs down vote come directly from Onision, his trolls, and his spammers. What he does is scan all of the top trending threads and collect any videos that may have slipped through into the Creative Commons. Then, mass re-renders the videos and floods the threads with spam accounts, masked as arbitrary people from every language. It is an income harvest. Then, he will drop duplicates of his official videos into hundreds of mirror sites until the site becomes large enough, at which point he nefariously changes the site name and claims it is an official site. How can you not know this? Which makes me question YouTube's motives. We are trying to trust you, but you have to earn that trust. As for myself, after I retired from Treat, I continued to defend the planet Earth by scouring the underworld of its child predators. So, who are you, YouTube, to try and stop me? I am only here to protect my family and to protect yours. So, whom exactly is my family? And what exactly is my motivation? I have been married to my loving wife for over 30 years. I have 4 sons whom are completely grown men. I have 3 daughters, all the youngest of 7, and again, completely grown adults. My first son has 4 children. My second son has 4 children. My third son has 3 children. My fourth son has 3 children. My first daughter has 2 children. My second daughter has 2 children. My third daughter has 1 child, and is currently pregnant with her second child. Alas! What does this all mean? Well, if you can successfully perform basic arithmetic, my family includes myself, my wife, 7 children, 7 of their spouses, 19 grandchildren, with a 20th only months away. Why is this important? Because my logic is perfect. My life is wonderful. I have produced a loving family of 36 successfully educated, beautiful people whom all hold their civic virtue as their highest moral. Ahem. So, back to Onision. Today, I just got home from my youngest grandson's 3-year-old birthday party, only to sit down back at my computers and servers and find my YouTube account lit up with a bunch of copyright notices. Now, the definition of the word prejudice means to prejudge. How then can anybody try to copyright strike me if the video footage I posted was from the year 2004? YouTube didn't exist in 2004. The video footage was obtained from the video cameras and computer's legal owner, as the person being filmed had stolen the camera and computer repeatedly, from the camera's owner, every day, while she was at work. Thus, it is absolutely impossible for any of my videos to receive any copyright strike from absolutely anyone. Further, as irony is ever so sweet, there is only one person on this planet Earth whom could even attempt to lay such claim. And that would be Onision, whom repeatedly lies about absolutely everything, even his own name. Remember, he says that he never watches anyone's videos about him. Satan, the father of lies. Now, enough of this YouTube nonsense. Back around August or September 2019, when this all began for me, and I first came onto YouTube, I was working on the Epstein case. The name, Onision, was displayed on a recommended list. It showed a young girl, painted up like the Joker. And she had blood running down her neck, because Onision had cut her ear with a pair of scissors. Then began to torture her, as he falsely imprisoned her. That particular video is enough evidence for a single, 3 consecutive life-term sentence. And Onision has thousands of videos. Makes you wonder just exactly why YouTube has not deplatformed Onision yet, doesn't it? Suffice it to say, I showed my wife and asked her to find out what all the kids knew. Within 1 hour, all of my younger children and all of my oldest grandchildren had bombarded me with their requests to sit down with them and watch almost a full day's worth of videos from Onision, as they would explain to me just who this Onision guy was, exactly. And, after a very short conversation with my wife, I had set myself to task, and have been here, trying to wake YouTube up. I have been reporting to you, YouTube, every one of his IP and MAC verified, fake, spam, and mirror accounts with URL links, such that all you have to do is click the link and terminate the account. Now, YouTube, think. Just because Onision places a fake picture on a fake account does not mean that Onision just magically transformed physically into another fake user on the internet. That it is not actually him. Dear God, people, think. I mean, seriously. YouTube, are you expecting that all of us, that every person on the planet Earth, is expected to believe from YouTube that YouTube is completely incapable of verifying a MAC address obscured by a VPN? Are you honestly serious, YouTube? Really? Now, YouTube, think before you perform any action. If you are trying to tell all of us that it is impossible to verify a MAC address through a VPN, then you're logistically asserting that the whole Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump Russian hacker scenario is a complete lie and logistically impossible. Think. YouTube, think. Stop watching television. Stop believing everything you hear on the internet. All of you. Force yourselves to live in reality. Okay? Newsflash. The sun does not rise and set. The stars do not come out at night. Seriously now. The planet spins. The stars are obscured from our vision by the laws of light, reflection, and refraction. That may not mean much to you. But I used to work at NASA for TREAT. This universe is not 3-dimensional. This universe is 6-dimensional. Time, as you consider it, is an erroneous notion, at best. Let us all never forget the great James Clerk Maxwell. So, in conclusion, YouTube, get off of my ass and go catch the real criminals. Do you understand? I am not going to go back to my family of 36 and try to tell them that they are all wrong, and say to them that child abuse, pedophilia, child grooming, emotional manipulation, torture, pornography, misogyny, racism, xenophobia, objectification, hatred, and pure lying is somehow acceptable? Because Onision does it every day on video for over 15 years? And somehow YouTube shields and protects him? Because the employees at YouTube don't understand computer science? Nor can they derive a logistical conclusion? I watch the search results for the term Onision, filtered and set to upload date and last hour/today. I monitor that thread, from wake to sleep, and report every spam account and video that Onision posts. And verify all of the MAC addresses, even through his VPN. Which apparently, YouTube, seems to have a difficulty with. YouTube. Do you get it yet? You continually punish the innocent and protect the guilty. It is becoming more and more difficult to believe that you are not harboring criminals. If not, are the criminals themselves. As such, your statistical metrics model is completely flawed. First, you must not allow any voting or any metric data to be evaluated by any algorithm on any video unless the user has watched the entire video. Otherwise, you just completely destroy all of your rubric data. Unless you properly administer your network, you will continue to be breached by hackers. Your security protocols will continue to be circumvented by criminals. And your platform will be completely infested by spammers, mirrors, and predators. Raise your hiring standards. I am trying to protect my family from Onision. And apparently, YouTube, as well. Now, either follow the legal laws of our nation, as the United States of America, or relinquish your proprietorship to our nation's government, as the United States of America. In closing, I want you all, over there at YouTube and Google, to realize whom you are censoring. I used to work right next door to you, on the other side of the creek and the bike trail. I was requested by Google to build your first network and wire up your first buildings. Do you not remember me, or something? Google and YouTube bought out the old SGI, Silicon Graphics buildings. And you guys needed help, and your umbrella organizations, namely the NSA and the CIA, called up my agency, TREAT. And I was sent out to you to assist. Yet, today, YouTube gives me grief. Talk about ungrateful. Now, I am getting tired of speaking. Do you understand? I retired from TREAT as Farmer General. Yet, you have absolutely zero idea what that means. So, until you figure that out, leave me alone. Let me do my job. And you start doing yours. I am the widow's son. And I am offering you my friendship. You are just a YouTube employee. And don't know any of the minutiae about this Onision case. All you know is that someone flagged my video. And you have to make the judgment call. I know absolutely everything about Onision. You do not. Thus, do what I say. And everybody, get back to work. Now. Moving on.